set out to make this album that was the songs that were left over, because we've written so many songs for Don't Believe the Truth. It kind of changed shape twice during the recording. For the first time since Definitely Maybe, I started to write in the studio.
Noel was coming in and demoing stuff that we'll be doing the next day.
To have a week where you just get hit with 3 new ones on the trot.
Within a week, they were fully formed and recorded. It's like, fucking hell, man, that's the way to do it, you know what I mean? The first single is one of the ones that I wrote in the studio. I said, oh, I've got a couple of ideas, just like throw them down on acoustic guitar.
So you're working out the tempos and the key and everything. You get on the drums, play the drums, get on the bass, play the bass, do the guitar, and you're kind of seeing it evolve.
It was really out of the ordinary for us to do that. Normally we'll know a song inside out by the time we record it.
That's what fucking making records is about,
That's the
I
first
think.
time that's happened since I've been in the band.
We're punk rock, man, I think, when we get cracking on it. Some days we spend a lot of time on the melody and, like, we should be just fucking levelling the fuck out of it.
The last time we went to Abbey Road, we got kicked out, you know, because it was in 97 doing B&O, we were all a bit mad then. So it's nice to finally do a full album there.
I wanted to do it in the boardwalk, under the boardwalk, where we first rehearsed in Manchester. But I said, fuck that, man, let's do it in Abbey Road.
It's just a great place to go and work, and especially being Beatles fans and stuff like that.
To other people, it might freak them out, but it didn't freak us out.
I had the recording time of my life. Every day. There's magic there. And I don't know whether you raise your game as well.
Dave came all the way to London, right, initially, to have this meeting with us, right, about this concept of this album that we were going to make.
The original conversation was, yeah, one guitar at a time.
It's a pretty inspiring meeting, I've got to say. You know, it was like, right, we're going to strip the sound back, right? No notes are going to be wasted, just the bare minimum.
In spirit, we kept to that.
I reckon that went out the window at about lunch on the first day. You know, on the first thing, it's like, let's put another guitar on it. Wait, bring the fucking tuba. Then the next thing is there's a 50-piece choir on the phone. Yeah, okay, yeah. But Sunday, yeah, all right, we're there.
Abbey Road was set up like a real playground. I mean, we have amassed a big collection of musical instruments over the years.
It's great because they were all set up and all ready to go at the same time, so it was quite exciting to record like that.
We had them displayed in Abbey Road really nicely for photographs, really. For example, there's about 1 million keyboards.
You line up all the keyboards and you go, hang on, we're not even meant to be a keyboard band. I think I'm Out of Time. It always gets me. I mean, that's soul music for me.
He's got his own style. Lots of la-la-las, lots of strange kind of inversions of chords, really instinctive, quite strange arrangements. He's just got something special.
Beyond Goosebumps.
That took me like fucking 9 years tonight. I only finished that last week. I started that when fucking started that and Bring It On Down come out.
Complete and utter classic. Great vocals. Like when the solo even kicks in, it just sings.
He just says what he says. I mean, I didn't go to write a song like that. It just sort of just happened, you know what I mean? It's a bit of a sad song, isn't it, I suppose?
He's trying to say things that he would never say. I mean, we are Northern after all.
He's got no idea how good he is.
I find it hard with words. Other than that, if I found it easy with words, I'd be fucking huge. I would. I'd be massive. I'd be like fucking bigger than W.H. Smith.
Falling Down, in particular, had to be sang like somebody was singing it lost in outer space kind of thing. Liam's not kind of a lost in outer space kind of geezer. I just try to get the delivery right. Liam's got a better voice than me when he sings my songs, but it's like if I tried to sing one of Liam's songs, he'd just go, well, you're not singing it right, because it's more about the delivery than the musical notes. We can both hit the notes, but it's about the delivery.
He has a wider range than Liam. You know, it's a different plan of attack. But like, say for instance, Falling Down, that is just Noel all over, really, you know.
We didn't want to name it after the title of one of the songs, because I always think that's a bit crap, really. When I was first listening back to it, I was thinking, fucking hell, it's a bit heavy. We started looking at the lyrics and somebody suggested Dig Out Your Soul.
It comes from a song where the lyrics were written trying to fit the vibe of the music. I'm only just getting over what it says as a song lyric, you know.
But there's a kind of religious Armageddon theory going on. So Dig Out Your Soul kind of fitted, really.
There's a bit of a pun in a way. Beware there's life, you know. And you can take it how you want it. The bass and the sitar, and there's no guitars on it. They weren't allowed. Just see if we could get away with it. Had a bit of Manny in my head. Obviously a bit of McCartney.
He had me banging this gong, and I wouldn't mind, but the mallet weighs about fucking £10.
Noel played sitar on it, and Andy played sitar on it.
You know, it's not a real one, it's a toy electric one. They're little plastic ones, right? And they're shaped like a sitar. They've got a speaker on the front.
They're like the little square radios, but then I was in a shop and saw an actual one shaped like a sitar with little fake strings that you could pluck.
As you switch it on and you pick the key and you leave it there, right? And we had it in the Beatles echo chamber, which is like this tiled room where they got all the reverbs. It looked hilarious, as in this like really famous room is this little tiny plastic sitar with this massive mic that's worth about 50 grand shoved in front of it. And the sitar's worth about £12.50. And it was in there for hours just going, wow, wow, wow. And everyone that's heard the album was gone, wow, that is fucking amazing. Who played that?
But I played the real sitar on that as well. I went out to the echo chamber, plucked the sitar for about half an hour and got in touch with George Harrison's spirit.
What's it called? A tambura. I found it in this place in Camden called Rain Man. And when I was buying it, the lady went, you know Noel Gallagher has one of these.
It feels better than the last one and bigger and bolder.
What do I want people to take from it? I don't know. I've never known. You know, I'm not that pretentious to go, well. And I just think that people, after listening to it, would really question, you know, their own existence on the planet. I don't really, as long as they buy it, you know, and possibly tell one of their other friends to buy it as well. Come and see us live and buy a T-shirt. That'll fucking do me.